And you're stuck with me for sports this afternoon, where the national tennis team, the Golden Rockets, have moved from Davis Cup Euro Africa Zone 4 to 3 after emerging champions of a regional tournament held in Congo, Brazzaville. The Golden Rockets have over the years struggled to make it to Zone 3 of the Davis Cup Euro Africa until the intervention of a successful businessman, Dr. Daniel Macaulay. Joy Sports editor Nathaniel Atto joins us live as he speaks to the CEO of Magdan Group.
And we're here at the group head office of the Magdan Group. Now, today, it's a very simple thing. Now, the Golden Rockets, the national senior tennis team, men, has qualified from Zone 4 of the Davis Cup to Zone 3. So Euro Africa Zone 4 to Zone 3. Now, over the last 10 years, Ghana tennis has had loads of mixed fortunes, in the sense that in terms of international competition at the level of the Davis Cup, Ghana slumped from the highly revered Zone 2 all the way down to Zone 4. Now, as it stands, just last weekend, the national tennis team went into Congo and played their hearts out and ensured that Ghana qualified from Zone 4 to Zone 3. Now, here with me are representatives of the Magdan Group, and of course the president and a board member of the Ghana Tennis Federation, as well as members of the victorious team led by team captain Herman Aban. So I'll immediately hand over to Mr. Isaac Abuajidria, who is the president of the Ghana Tennis Federation, to give us a brief about the reason why they have decided to put together this news conference and also to pay a visit to the group head office of Magdan. Isaac, thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, thank you. Well, it's good that we are here. We are on the premise of the father of tennis, our patron and the main financier. People didn't have a lot of trust in Golden Rockets. We went to Congo, and we conquered all of them, and we are back. And it's nice for us to pay homage to the man who made it possible for us to go. A few years ago, we were banned, we were out of competition. He brought us back and made sure that the foundations were laid. And we are now bearing the fruits of the good foundation laid by the Magdan Group. So Golden Rockets are back, and so let us say hi, and thank you to Dr. Macaulay for the great foundation that is laid for Ghana tennis.
Can you just give me a quick idea about how tough the journey has been, especially that we saw a decline where Ghana was competing at the level of Euro Africa Zone 2 of the Davis Cup. We dropped to Zone 3, and then we dropped to Zone 4. It sure must have been a very uncomfortable journey along that period.
Very uncomfortable, because if you talk to any tennis enthusiast, he only knows of the days of old, where the Team Herman and the rest came to Accra Sports Stadium. We played against the UK. There was a decline because the support was not forthcoming. There was no government support, and the players would train but never had anything to look up to, and that also caused a decline. We've been out of Davis Cup for the past 4 years. Last time we went was thanks to Dr. Macaulay, that we had participated in Egypt in 2015. And once you don't participate, you end up losing points. I said that this time around, we would go. It was tough for us. We got to get 2 of our players from US. We had to fly them down to come. The other players there who didn't want to come because they thought it would not be possible. And as the president declared, this is a year of return. We've gone and we've come back. We are moving Ghana to Zone 3.
All right, the year of return indeed. We're still live here on Pulse Sport, and we're coming to you live from the group head office of the Magdan Group, where today the victorious national men's tennis team, the Golden Rockets, are paying a visit, familiarization visit to the group chairman's office. Now, the simple story here is that the Golden Rockets have qualified from Euro Africa Zone 4 of the Davis Cup to Zone 3, and this was after a very fiercely fought tournament that was played in Congo at the last weekend. Now, like I mentioned earlier, the members of the victorious team are here. Captain Freddie J is here, and also Johnson Aqua, Benjamin Palm, Isaac Norte, and Herman Aban, the skipper of the team. So we'll welcome Herman Aban. Herman, good to have you here. And I can share in your smile, because it surely has been a very, very tough journey, hasn't it?
Well, it's been really tough, and we want to thank the Almighty God for taking us there and bringing us back safely, because it was not a joke at all. And without these guys, I don't know what would have happened. And like when we were leaving here, we had nothing to go with, and we were assured that when we get back and we do great, McDan said, Mr. Daniel McCauley said, he wants to work with champions. So we're champions, and he's working with us. So like that was the motivation behind all that we did. So we want to thank him for motivating us, and he's been great to us. And like coming from the States, we were rest assured that we'll be taken care of, and here we are. So.
Now, tell me about the competition proper and, how you decided to take each game as it came and how you came about the victory eventually.
Well, actually, the first game was really tough because, like, we're a bunch of young guys going to a tournament with, like, people who have played, like, 20 caps for, like, their countries. And, like, this is our first time playing Davis Cup. So when we got there, the first game was against Gabon, and like most of the guys naturalized, they were from France and they naturalized for Gabon, so it was tough, and we were able to do that. But like the match that was really tough was the match against Cameroon, because that was the actual match that actually qualified us to the other zone. And before the match, we saw like these Cameroonians giving the players like per diems or like bonuses to aid them to play really well. And like this is a bunch of kids, like we don't have anything to play with. Our coach came and was like, you know what? I got $50 for each player, so let's go in and like let's go to work. So we went in, we took the money, and like the money didn't really motivate us, but like it's all about the flag and the hat that we have. So we played really well, and we're able to defeat Cameroon 2-1. So thanks to the coach, thanks to the president, thanks to these guys out here, they were like soldiers, and like we really balled hard.
Wrapping this up, what would you want to see done for the national team and for tennis in general when it comes to the government and corporate Ghana?
Wow, this is great. I wasn't thinking I was going to get this question, but I'm really happy. And everybody here, like, we've seen, like, the Black Stars going to see the president. And, like, tennis is all about McDan. So, like, we were begging everybody out there to support him because he's doing a great job. Like, with other help from other people, he can do great. And this is my first time meeting him, and he's, like, a really nice person. And we want to say thank you on behalf of everybody. And we're looking for more sponsors, and we would like to see the president of the country too. So we're looking forward to great things to happen.
All right, thank you very much, Herman Aban. Herman Aban is a team captain, of course. The coach, Fred Ejiri, he's here. Way back sometime, he also played on the stage of the Golden Rackets. So I'll now quickly hand over to the representative of the executive chairman and executive director here at the McDan Group, Leonora Appiah. Leonora is one of the judges on the McDan Challenge, which also shows on the JoyNews channel. Leonora, thank you very much.
Thank you, Nathaniel. Thank you. And I want to say that you do only bring so much joy to the whole McDan Group, but the chairman is so excited. And as you mentioned, as you met him, he showed so much excitement. He's not only committed to tennis, but he has a passion to see Ghana in the Zone 1 of the Euro-Africa Davis Cup. So this achievement has really brought so much joy to him, and he will do all he can in his power to support the team to get there. Over the years, for the past 6 years, he's been supporting the tennis in Ghana with funding, human support, like being there for them at all times. He has spent over $600,000 to make sure that tennis in Ghana do not become a history. Like he once said that it was only, people talk about the past when we played United Kingdom or something. That is history. We need to make new history, and we need to make it in our time bigger than before. So Dr. McCauley is super excited, and this is going to even motivate him and increase his passion, and he's going to do all he can to support the team. Thank you very much. And out of that, he has this little token to say, well done, guys. You are indeed soldiers.
Okay.
And
all right. So there we go. Yep.
Okay, congratulations, well done, and we are super proud of all of you to have been, winners here.
thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. So there it is, $3,000 from the Magdan Group and the Magdan Foundation to the team for the performance of qualifying Ghana from Euro Africa Zone 4 to Euro Africa Zone 3 of the Davis Cup. So that's been the story here. $3,000 has been presented to the senior national tennis team, the Golden Rackets, for achieving this very important feat.